Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be trying alcohol markers for the very first time. I got this pack of 60 quite some time ago, and these are just generic cheap alcohol markers that you can get off of Amazon or any other website. And since I got them, it has been lying in my art stash for I don't know how long. But anyway, I just wanted to use them because I was afraid that they might just dry out without even being used. So I opened the pack and just started with my drawing. For this drawing, I chose a character that I got reminded of somehow. I don't exactly remember what I was thinking, but I was thinking along the lines of something around psychology and how humans behave and just things like that. I don't know why I got reminded of this character in particular, but it's a character from one of my favorite anime shows. It was the anime version of Cinderella, and for some reason, I think Cinderella can count as one of my favorite fairy tales. I think that was one of the first fairy tales I read or got to know when I was a kid, and it always fascinated me. And while I was very young, I remember this show aired every day and I wouldn't miss an episode. I even watched it recently and I remember not missing even the repeat telecast of this show. So, the character I am drawing is Cinderella's stepmother, and I remember even as a kid, this character just intrigued me a lot because I remember how I felt when I saw her on the screen. And now that I was thinking about this, I was deep diving into how her character was written or structured or how it was presented. I had a couple of thoughts and I would like to share them with you. Everyone calls Cinderella's stepmother evil, but what if she is more human than we think? Behind that controlled, proud, status driven demeanor is a deeply insecure woman, and that's what makes her more dangerous than simply evil. She tries to maintain control and authority over everything around her: the house, her daughters, and of course, Cinderella. And it's obvious because control feels like safety. It cannot be denied that her cruelty is indeed malicious. It is also defensive and punitive. And behind all that need for control is fear. She fears what she can't buy, and that is Cinderella's kindness, her innocence, and her grace. Because virtues like that aren't commodities, and she knows it deep down. And since she can't have them herself, she punishes Cinderella for embodying them. It's a projection of her own weakness. It represents a distorted idea of strength protecting her fragile ego. That's why I like, or rather dislike, this character. She's not just a stock villain, she feels uncomfortably real. So, these are just my thoughts. I would like to know your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think if she's truly evil or just deeply flawed like many human beings that we come across? I would like to know your thoughts. Please tell me in the comments. Until you think about all that, let me just give you a little review of how I felt using alcohol markers for the very first time. I think it was a pleasant experience. I have used water based markers, but this felt a little different in texture because of how it blended. But in my set, I realized that I had very few skin tones that could be layered together, so I had to use color pencils. And because these markers are quite cheap and don't come from a certain brand, they don't have consistent ink flow. So that's just, I think, manufacturing quality issue. But apart from that, I really enjoyed using them. It was really fun to see how the colors blended together and how I could layer them to get the desired effect I wanted. Also, I am not very good at drawing portraits because I haven't practiced them enough. Actually, I've not practiced a lot of different arts techniques enough anyway, but I'm trying to build a habit. I'm trying to get back to things, and this portrait, now that I'm looking at it, it feels like there are so many issues and inconsistencies and imperfections, but I think I still like it because it's my first alcohol marker drawing, and yeah, and also the story behind the character. So let me know how you think this drawing turned out and anything else that you would like to share with me. I always love reading your comments and look forward to them. And I also want to apologize for all the weird angles in this video because I did not intend to make a long form video for this, but somehow it just turned out that I made one. So thank you for watching, and I will see you soon next time with something new. Until then, please take care. Please keep making art and appreciating it because we need it more than ever.